Hey, what is up, YouTube? What is up, Christianology family? So you're gonna be talking about Shaq and his ex-wife and why she left him and why she got divorced from him. If you like the video, hit the subscribe button. Let's get straight to it.
Hit that subscribe button to join the fastest
Hit that subscribe button,
on
right?
YouTube. Hello, it's your favorite wife, Shawnee, says she's not sure she ever loved him.
No.
Shawnee Henderson questioned her love for him in a memoir.
Right.
Undefeated, changing the rules, and winning on my own terms, she wrote, looking back, I don't know if I ever really loved him. I was really in love with the man. Over the course of their relationship, which began in the late 90s and ultimately ended in 2009, when she filed for separation, the couple struggled with infidelity, which Shaq admitted in his 2011 memoir. Shaq posted a cryptic message on social media the next day. Shaq wrote, I understand. I wouldn't have been in love with me either. Wishing you all the best. All love, Shaq. Caption the post, trust me, I get it.
Hey, that hurts, man. That hurts.
mean-
That hurts. I mean, man. Yeah, just to hear something like that. Obviously, Shawnee is a friend of mine. Shaq is a friend of mine. I would have loved to see those two work it out. When I think of power couples, people doing their own thing in their respective crafts and being successful at it. Obviously, things didn't work out. They parted ways. That's tough though. I think many of athletes at times are in situations, or they're with women at times, in the infidelity and the issues and the problems, it overshadows the glitz and glamour. And I think at one point maybe she did love Shaq, but all the other issues that came with being with a person or player of his caliber, I think it overshadowed that. And at some point, the love went away. What do you think? Or am I wrong?
Missing the point of what she said. She said there's one, you can love someone, but not be in love. There's a difference between the two.
Whoa, wait. Stay right there. Because I got to use this and I got to use this.
And I think I Shaq can attest. I don't get why she would say that.
Wait, say it again. Say it. Wait. Come on. Wait, stay with me.
You can love someone.
You don't give me no good shit and try to go away now.
You can love someone, but not be in love. There's the difference between the two.
Stay right there.
She's saying, I loved him, but I don't know if I was ever really in love with him.
Okay, let's stop right there, because I want to make sure I want to dot my I's and I want to cross my T's in my own goddamn household.
Okay.
So while we don't.
But most of the time, when you first start dating, you're not really in love, bro. You just like, it's a little bit of lust, and you might like the person. But over time, that's when you start building that in love phase, that googly eye phase. Because once you get married, that's when you start really dating. I've heard that from many married couples. So not ever being in love and being married, I think 92 to 09, that's like maybe 15 years, something like that. And you never felt in love with the man, then yes, obviously something wasn't going right in that marriage, right?
Wait, on this topic, let me holler at you real quick. Now, ain't no baby nothing. This is important, because I don't want to waste no time. Now, do you love me? Wait, give me the question the right way.
Do you love Ocho, or are you in love with Ocho?
Oh, come on now.
I am in love with you, and I love you.
Okay, are you sure,
baby?
How do I make sure? How do I know if
only time?
Right?
There's no way, because I'm sure Shaq thought she was in love with him. Now she said she doesn't know if she really were, but consider. I just don't get. I don't get, because here's the thing. Let's just say the only reason do you believe? And I know she's remarried and she's happy. I think she's married to a pastor now.
Right.
Let me ask you this, Ocho.
Yeah.
How many pastors' wives are writing memoirs that people are reading?
I would think that would be.
They're going to read this book because she was married to Shaq.
Right.
Yeah.
She became a household name because she was married to Shaq.
Because of Shaq.
Yes, sir.
For the longest time, she kept that O'Neal name.
Right.
And I got no problem with, like I said, I don't know Shawnee. I'm not here to bash Shawnee.
Right.
But my thing is, I don't get why you needed to say that. Why you felt you needed to say that.
I think if you're writing a book, if you're writing a memoir, the point of the memoir is to be able to share your thoughts, your feelings, some of the things that people didn't know, the ups and downs of your life, especially your marriage, during and after. I think it can help with other women that might be in similar situations that might feel the same way. They're stuck in a situation because of the lifestyle that they're provided and afforded, to where they're really not in love, but they're there because of, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
And And I think now that she's free, she can be free to speak on, you know what, damn, I was with this individual all this time, and I don't even think I was really in love.
Ocho,
But I was blinded by the opportunities that presented itself. Or am I wrong?
By
I could be
$700 million.
wrong. Huh?
But that money was stacked so high you couldn't see straight.
Yeah.
Ocho, I'm gonna give you something, and you take this with you.
Wait. Let me give a pen. Let me give a pen and pad. Let me give my pen and pad. Because I know you're finna give me some good shit.
For me, if it's someone I cared about, someone that I'm close with,
right?
I believe it is okay to lie to a person if you'll save them great harm or embarrassment.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't do that.
How do you think that? Let me ask you a question. How do you think that makes Shaq feel?
Honestly,
yes.
Very bad.
Knowing Shaq.
Let's just say 10 years from now, and I hope you and Rail, y'all married for 75 years.
Yay.
If Rail comes out and writes a book, I loved Ocho, but I'm not sure I was in love with Ocho. That would crush you. That would crush you.
You think so?
You know so. Think about what you've done for Rail that you haven't done for any other woman that you've ever come in contact with.
Come on, boy. Oh, now you preaching. You done made me stand up. Come on now.
I know.
Hey, boy? Hey.
And see, you have more expectations for Rail than you have any other woman that you've ever dealt with.
See, that's why you see what you just said?
The greater the expectations, the greater the hurt that comes along with that it doesn't work out.
That's why I always why you think I always told you, Unc? What I've always been good at. Oh, excuse me. Love that woman to death, Unc. What did I tell you though? We've been in the game a very long time. There's something very important that we all need to do and learn to do is being able to manage our expectations.
You can't manage your expectations when you're in love with someone. Because you can't be in love with someone if you're managing your expectations. Right. Because you have to be willing.
That's your faith.
Here's the thing, Ocho. In order to be in love, you have to be vulnerable.
You gotta have faith.
There's two different. You can be vulnerable and not be weak, and you can.
To get married to another human being is faith. That's why a lot of people are scared to get married because they don't have faith in their spouse or their future spouse. They think their spouse is going to cheat on them. Any chance they get, they think their spouse is going to cheat. So a lot of people don't have faith. So you gotta have faith, man. You gotta have faith. If you don't have no faith, it's over. Clips. It's clips. That marriage is not going to work because in the back of your head, you're going to be thinking, is this person doing something else behind my back? When this person goes out for 3 hours, what are they doing? Are they going to see another man, another woman? You don't know, man. You don't know. So you just got to have faith. Hey, I think this woman is great. I think I have a great feeling that she actually believes in God and takes God seriously. And she's actually following, or she's actually being obedient to the will of God. So I can have a little bit more faith. But if you really, I don't know if you have the same faith as a Christian man and a Christian woman. I don't really think you can, because in a marriage, man, I think it's mostly you just depending on God to help that marriage work. Because when you stop depending on God, and a lot of people can testify on this, when you stop depending on God, that's when your marriage, gets a little shaky. It gets a little shaky because now you're using the human will to prepare that marriage, and that marriage is not going to last forever because human beings don't always get along. They don't always feel love for each other. One might be angry at the other person. One might love the other person. It fluctuates all the time. That's why you need God over the head, right, to combat all those issues. Let's say your husband is messing around, whatever it is. God needs to check your husband right there. Your husband needs to pray to God. What can I do to help my wife go through whatever she's going through? What can I do? If I'm slacking, I need to pray to God. God, what can I do to help my wife not leave me? That's what you need to be praying for. And if you're not Christian, you're not going to be doing that. And that's why a lot of marriages don't last.
Weak but not be vulnerable. So what love requires that you become vulnerable, that you're willing to open yourself up. You're willing to fall and know that rail will catch you.
Wait, let me see if she. Hold on now. Come here. Come here. We got to do the test now. Hold on. See, sometimes this is how you know you got your good partner. What if I jump out the way? Nah, don't do that. Now, it's gonna let me know if we're gonna last. It's gonna let me know if we're gonna last. If I can trust her, you know, if she catch me, because sometimes you only as strong as your supporting cast. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes in life, you're only as strong as your foundation, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Okay. You see? She
Yes.
got me.
Yes. Because the thing is, see, sometimes people confuse the two, Ocho.
Right.
Because a person can be vulnerable and not be weak, and a person can be weak but not be vulnerable.
But you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful though, huh? You see what you just said? You gotta be careful.
But
Because
here's the
in
thing.
today's era, in today's society, vulnerability to women is seen as weakness.
It is.
Hey, weakness,
it is.
man.
Depending on who you with. So you gotta be
Depending on
careful
who you
there.
with, yeah.
That's how you have to be vulnerable. That's why you have to be careful who you're vulnerable with.
Right.
But again, once you open up your vulnerabilities, there's an expectation level. And when that expectation level is not met, therein lies the hurt. Therein lies the pain.
Mm.
And so look, Shawnee can write whatever she wants. Like I said, I've never met Shawnee. I don't know her. I don't trash people. But I just, all things being said, I wish he hadn't said that.
Yeah, she wasn't right for saying that, man.
Yeah.
Because you do realize that's the father of your kids. You just told your kids, I'm not so sure I was ever in love with your father.
And it kind of makes you look bad as well, that why were you even with this man in the first place if you never loved him? Then people are going to look at it and be like, was this woman using this man for his money? I mean, obviously, like, yes, obviously as a woman you need to find a good provider, obviously, but if you never, you got to love the man that's providing for you, or you're just using the man for his money, and that looks bad on you as a woman. Obviously, yes, she could say, I was younger, I was in my 20s, I didn't really know what true love was. I wasn't really connected to God, so I didn't actually understand what true love was. So she could say that, and she would be right too as well. But I think if you're matured, you should probably just say that I have love for Shaq. And certain things he did made me not respect him. And a lot of people will understand that, because Shaq said he was cheating. If you're cheating on your wife, I can't respect you either, bro. You're not a good man. You're a weak man. If you can't stop cheating, don't get married. Don't get married. Or just leave your wife. Or just don't get married, because now you're going to get divorced. You're going to break a family. It's just, if you can't stop cheating, if you can't control yourself, put your penis in your pants. And I think Shaq is not Christian. So, again, woman, if you're going to date a man, make sure he's Christian. Make sure you're Christian too. Because if the man is not Christian, the chances of that marriage lasting is way lower.
But is it okay? Is it at this point in life, do you continue to hide the fact how you truly felt? Or at what point do you come out and say, this is how I really feel? Especially if you're writing a memoir. And it's a memoir, I'm assuming, that can also help other women that are in similar situations that don't know what to do.
Oh, similar situation, you would have got worth $750 million and he gave you everything, and you still living off that? That's what you want to help him do? Look, my thing is, Ocho, for me,
come on now.
What's the old adage? Love hurts. Love hurts. And the longer and the more, the greater the expectations, the more it hurts. You see, the thing is with this is that breaking up is easy if you're the one that wants to do the breaking up.
True.
Normally, I don't know. Like I said, I can only speak for myself and people that I've been around. But anybody that I've ever been close around that didn't want to break up, it wasn't easy. Man, Sharpe, what I need to do? How can I get him back? Shannon, what can I do to get him back? Because that's not what they wanted. Now, those same people, I've seen those same people walk away from a relationship like it's nothing, because they're the one that's doing the breaking up. Breaking up is easier than being broken up with. But and so that's why you have to be mindful when there are kids involved of what you say and how you treat said partner, because the kids are watching.
Right. So you got me tearing up listening to you. Shit.
So when you hear kids talk a certain way, where do you think they learned that from?
Yeah.
Hey, from the parents.
Remember, no matter who you are, you're dating that person's past traumas, childhood, the relationship they had with their mom, with their dad, the previous relationships. That's what you're dating.
And you know what? So that means, obviously, if the person hasn't had counseling or therapy, then those past traumas can affect the relationship that they're in now.
You'll bleed
And
if you're not careful.
it just carries over like a math problem.
If you're not careful,
Does,
Ocho, you'll
right.
bleed on the person that didn't even cut you.
Right. I say y'all need to stop sleeping around. Stop sleeping around. Stop getting in relationships, man. Getting out of relationship if you don't plan to marry that person or you don't plan to be with that person for a long time. Don't do that, because now you're gonna just keep putting on baggage. Because once you go in a relationship, you're gonna have to be vulnerable. And every time you break up, you leave a piece of you. Right? You leave a piece of you because you love that person. Now that person is gone. You're gonna feel it. Whether you want it to admit it or not, you're gonna feel it. Because if you're able to live with a person for a year or 2, 3, you're gonna develop some feelings for that person. And that's true. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button. See you guys on the next one.